most of these. Keep hold of some of them. Do you have some... Do I have a cornflower? Yeah, I have some cornflowers. Oh good, and this is almost entirely grown. Very nice. We can get back to the underground tunnel project in time. Not right now, but eventually. Yeah, not over there, over here. This is my pathway up to my little doorway. I think I'm going to have to... Well, for one, I have to level this out. Like it or not, I have to go through here and level this out. Although, do I want to do that, or do I want it to maintain the natural flow of things? Because that does add a certain amount of realism, but at the same time I need to flatten this out at the very least. Like, I can have it sort of like casually cascade, but I can't have this corner that's just here. Like, at the very least, this needs to be brought up to this level, realistic or not. So yeah, okay, I do endorse the idea of flattening out the general structured area, but I am going to turn this into a bit of a cobble monster. We know where the land, where the terrain ends on this, so this can all be turned to cobblestone. Okay, so that's a good proof of concept. I'll probably use trapdoors or something to try and make this area look secure. I think that would probably be a good move, a good call. Yeah, I think putting in the tonight I'm drinking water in a switch from living off of coffee. But then again, I don't generally literally record this series at midnight. I generally record it at like 10 in the morning. Okay, so this is actually interesting. Looking at all these different angles does give me a few different opinions. For one, I think I like the look of having the oak fences, and I think having some sort of oak or spruce. I don't have any spruce, not mangrove, not birch, not cherry blossom. If I could find a spruce tree, putting some spruce trapdoors would go a long way of adding some variety to the appearance and also adding some structure to that, but otherwise it looks very good. The segment of the build that's cobblestone right now, as I'm trying to level out that area for building, I don't love the way it looks right now, but that might change with time. And I do like the slope. I need to try and incorporate that into here to sort of like smooth out this area. It's like it's very flat, then there's a staircase-like drop, and then it's very flat again. And I need to figure out how to fix that. And also like level out certain areas, because I think this particular height where I have my little entrance is where I want a lot of this to be. I want to sort of change the shelving, because it's like it's very terraced over here, but then it gets flat and it's very jagged, how almost like a square, it goes in and then it comes up and then it goes into this weird area and then it climbs up again, where it sort of goes up and down and then over here. I definitely need to do some terraforming over here to smooth out this area. Fortunately, I have a lot of dirt, so I should be able to do that, but I do want this generally to be the height. So yeah, that's gonna mess with the positioning of the cobblestone fence. And that is also going to affect how I place the pens, because if this is going to be the cows up here, or no, maybe it should be the pigs. Yeah, because I think having the pigs there would be a good move. Because they're right next to the barn. Having sheep down in here I think would be very picturesque and very nice. So yeah, this area, I should carve away a section. I should block out a section for the sheep to go. And then I don't know what to do with the cows, because they really just don't fit anywhere in here in the way that I have this blocked out. Like, I can't really put them here. I could have them grazing over here, but it's like there's not really a good spot to put them in mass. Like, maybe over here I could get a bunch of bone meal and re-bone meal this area. Like, maybe this could be where the cows are, just grazing this particular cliffside. I don't know, maybe they're over there, maybe they're over the ridge. I really didn't think that I would be spending an hour working on placing fences. I thought this would be really quick, that I could do this in like 20 minutes and call it an episode. But here we are, where, you know, where I'm 45 minutes into recording and I have a partially constructed pen for the, yeah, that's another thing I need to try and iron out this area, so that way, if I want it to be at this particular height and maintain the 5 wide pathway. Oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, so for one, I think here can't work because of the angle, and I can't put it up against here. I could put it up against here and try to put the sheep along here. That still gives me a nice wide area to set up the pathway, and I can also move this. I can change the location of the fencing. I don't need to stay in this spot where the torches go literally on top of the fence. Yeah, and I also think, yeah, that would be a good spot here. Okay, so I think going with this here might be the way to go. That I can use, I can cut down this particular area into more of a okay, because I would need it to line up with this at the very least, so I can't go there. I could go here, okay, but then I'm literally in this corner, and this